Hello, magnificent people! Picture for a moment a colossal white ghost gliding silently across an endless frozen world. A creature so perfectly sculpted for life in the harshest realm on Earth that its very existence feels like a miracle written in ice and snow. Imagine paws the size of dinner plates padding softly over cracking sea ice, a nose so powerful it can detect a seal breathing beneath 3 feet of frozen ocean, and a heart so mighty it pumps warm blood through a body built to withstand temperatures that would freeze steel. Before we embark together on this breathtaking journey into the Arctic kingdom of one of the most awe-inspiring creatures ever fashioned by the Creator, please take a quick moment to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss another adventure into the marvels of the living world. Your support truly means everything, and it helps us continue sharing these incredible stories with curious hearts around the globe. Now, let us step carefully onto the shifting ice floes of the far north, where the air is so cold it can crystallize on your breath, and meet the magnificent polar bear, the undisputed sovereign of the Arctic. Known by its scientific name Ursus maritimus, which beautifully translates to sea bear, this extraordinary animal is the largest land carnivore walking our planet today. A fully grown male can stand nearly 10 feet tall on his hind legs and tip the scales at over 1,500 pounds, a towering presence of muscle, fur, and fat that commands respect from every corner of his frozen domain. Females, while smaller, are no less impressive, typically weighing between 500 and 700 pounds, and displaying a grace and strength that leaves anyone fortunate enough to witness it absolutely spellbound. What truly sets this creature apart is the sheer genius of its design, a symphony of adaptations so perfectly tuned to its environment that one cannot help but marvel at the wisdom of the masterful designer. Consider the fur, for example. At first glance, it appears pure snow white, blending seamlessly with the icy landscape. But this is one of the great illusions of the natural world. Each individual hair is actually transparent and hollow, completely devoid of pigment. The white appearance we see is the result of light scattering through these hollow shafts, much like sunlight reflecting off freshly fallen snow. This remarkable structure serves a dual purpose, providing both camouflage for stalking prey and exceptional insulation against the bone-chilling cold. Beneath this outer layer of guard hairs lies a dense undercoat of shorter fur, creating a double-layered blanket that traps heat with astonishing efficiency. But the true secret of warmth lies not only in the fur, but also in what exists beneath the skin. The polar bear possesses a thick layer of blubber, sometimes reaching 4.5 inches in depth, which serves as both insulation and a critical energy reserve during lean times. And here is something truly fascinating. The skin beneath all that white fur is actually jet black. This ingenious design allows the skin to absorb and retain the precious warmth of the Arctic sun, turning every ray of light into a source of life-sustaining heat. The Supreme Maker has crafted this creature with such precision that every layer, every hair, every inch of tissue works in perfect harmony to conquer the most unforgiving climate on Earth. The paws of a polar bear are engineering marvels in their own right. Measuring up to 12 inches across, they function like natural snowshoes, distributing the bear's enormous weight across the fragile sea ice and preventing it from breaking through. The bottoms of these paws are covered in small, soft bumps called papillae, which grip the slippery ice like the soles of specialized climbing boots. Tufts of fur between the toes provide additional traction and warmth, while sharp, curved claws, each about 2 inches long, give the bear a formidable grip on both ice and prey. When swimming, these same paws transform into powerful paddles, propelling the bear through frigid waters with surprising speed and endurance. Yes, you heard correctly. The polar bear is not just a creature of the ice, but also a magnificent swimmer, so at home in the water that its scientific name sea bear is wonderfully appropriate. These bears have been observed swimming continuously for days on end, covering distances of over 100 miles in a single journey. Their front paws do most of the work, pulling the bear forward in a slow but steady doggy paddle, while the hind legs trail behind, acting as rudders for steering. Their bodies are streamlined and buoyant, thanks to that thick layer of blubber, which also protects them from the shockingly cold waters. Small ears and short tails minimize heat loss, while nostrils that close underwater allow them to dive and swim with complete ease. Truly, the divine maker has fashioned this animal to rule both the ice above and the sea below. Now let us talk about one of the most remarkable senses in the entire animal kingdom, the polar bear's sense of smell. This creature possesses an olfactory ability so extraordinary that it borders on the supernatural. A polar bear can detect the scent of a seal from nearly 20 miles away and can smell a seal hiding in its den buried beneath 3 feet of snow and ice. This incredible nose is essential for survival, because in the vast white expanse of the Arctic, where prey is scarce and scattered across thousands of square miles, finding food requires more than luck. It requires the gift of a sense so finely tuned that it can read the invisible language of scent carried on the frigid winds. The all-knowing creator has equipped this bear with a biological compass that guides it across trackless ice toward the meals that sustain its enormous frame. Speaking of meals, let us explore what fuels this mighty predator. The polar bear is a true carnivore, and its diet consists primarily of seals, especially the ringed seal and the bearded seal. These fatty marine mammals provide the rich, calorie-dense nutrition needed to survive in an environment where a single miscalculation can mean starvation. The bear's hunting technique is a masterclass in patience and precision. Often, it will locate a seal's breathing hole in the ice, then wait motionlessly for hours, sometimes even days, with its nose pressed close to the opening. When a seal finally surfaces for air, the bear strikes with lightning speed, hauling its prey onto the ice with one powerful swipe of its massive paw. Other times, the bear will stalk seals resting on the ice, creeping slowly and using every ridge and shadow as cover, before launching a sudden burst of speed that catches its target by surprise. Polar bears also hunt by swimming beneath the ice and ambushing seals from below, or by breaking through thin ice to access dens where seal pups are hidden. Their diet occasionally includes walruses, though these are formidable prey, and in desperate times they may consume birds, eggs, fish, berries, and even vegetation. During the warmer months, when sea ice retreats and hunting becomes difficult, polar bears can enter a state of walking hibernation, slowing their metabolism to conserve energy while still remaining active. This ability to regulate their own biological processes is yet another testament to the wisdom of the all-wise creator, who has given them tools to survive even the leanest seasons. The range of the polar bear spans the entire Arctic region, encompassing parts of 5 nations, including Canada, the United States and Alaska, Russia, Norway, and Greenland. These bears are true nomads, traveling vast distances across the sea ice in search of food and favorable conditions. A single bear may roam across a home range of tens of thousands of square miles in the course of a year, following the seasonal movements of the ice and the seals that live upon it. They are solitary creatures by nature, generally preferring their own company, though they can sometimes be observed gathering near food sources or along coastlines where they wait for the ice to return. Intelligence is another hallmark of this incredible species. Polar bears have demonstrated problem-solving abilities, tool use, and remarkable memory. They have been observed using blocks of ice to break into seal dens, and they can remember the locations of food sources and productive hunting grounds across enormous distances and long periods of time. Young bears spend around 2.5 years with their mothers, during which they learn the intricate skills of hunting, swimming, navigating the ice, and surviving in one of the most challenging environments imaginable. This extended learning period reflects the complexity of Arctic life, where survival depends not just on strength, but on knowledge, experience, and wisdom passed down from one generation to the next. The cubs themselves are wonders to behold. Born tiny and helpless, weighing just over a pound at birth, they grow rapidly thanks to the incredibly rich milk their mothers provide, which is among the fattiest milk produced by any mammal on Earth. Within a few months, they emerge from their snow dens as playful, curious little balls of fluff, tumbling and wrestling on the ice as they learn the ways of their world. Watching a mother bear patiently teaching her cubs to hunt, swim, and navigate is one of the most tender and beautiful sights in all of nature, a reminder of the deep bonds the originator has woven into the fabric of life. Polar bears communicate in a variety of ways, using body language, vocalizations, and scent markings. They can growl, huff, chuff, and roar, each sound carrying specific meaning for other bears within hearing range. Chemical signals left through paw pads and urine convey information about identity, territory, and condition. Despite their reputation as fierce predators, polar bears can also be surprisingly playful, engaging in mock battles and games that help younger bears develop strength and coordination. These magnificent creatures have become powerful symbols of the Arctic and of the delicate balance of life on our changing planet. As we reflect on the polar bear, from its hollow hairs to its massive paws, from its incredible nose to its patient heart, we are reminded that every detail of this animal speaks to the brilliance of divine providence, who has designed each creature to thrive in its unique corner of creation. If you enjoyed this journey across the frozen north, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more wildlife adventures, and leave a comment below telling us what amazed you most about these incredible Arctic giants. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the wonders of our beautiful world.